Alright, welcome back to Aussie Armos. Now, last time you would have seen, we painted the 80 series and it is looking absolutely insane right now, sparkling, but it's still quite naked. We've got to put all the accessories back on, as well as all the new trims, so there's a heap to do this episode, so let's get right into it. Alright, so to start off, we've got a heap of new parts to put on the car. These are all the trims and accessories that obviously make an 80 look like an 80. So we've got everything from new chrome inserts for the lights. Now, you'll notice that I've got a bit of a mixed bag. I've got a lot of non-genuine because I'm not a millionaire, but I've also got a lot of genuine parts for where I didn't want to cheap out. So for example, genuine door handles from Toyota because I didn't want a cheap aftermarket one just breaking off a bit of a trip. For example, these are my Parker lights. Non-genuine, I was able to pick these up for around 30 bucks, whereas if you want genuine, you are looking into the hundreds of dollars for a genuine Toyota part like that. That's if you can find one. So yeah, all the genuine stuff came from Partsook, which is, they're over in Dubai. They offer a heap of parts for all different cars, but they do a heap of Toyota genuine stuff, and I've always bought stuff from them in the past. So any little finicky, like these are example of a headlamp seal, which stop water coming into the engine bay of the headlights. Partsook was pretty much the only place you can find that genuine stuff, and these parts are so rare they don't even make aftermarket reproductions. So stuff like that, I had to go genuine, but other things like headlights, headlamps, you can go aftermarket if you want. It's really up to you and how, I guess, all out you're going with the build. So I did a bit of a mix, but I think, you won't notice at the end of the day. It all should look pretty good, and worst case, if the aftermarket stuff does start to show its age in a couple of years, it's cheap enough that I can very easily refresh it, and they're easy to get anywhere. They're very accessible. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, start getting all this stuff together on the car. I'll walk you through more of it as we do it, but yeah, I'm super excited to get all these parts on, because it's gonna really start to look like an 80 once this is all on. So let's get into it.
Now you'll see I've actually chosen to use the factory style headlights. I wanted to keep the original style as well as the chrome surrounds, as I reckon it's a pretty timeless look and will suit the rest of the build really well.
Oh, that's gonna look good. All right.
And as well as new chrome, new rubber seals also go a really long way.
Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, that's so good. Look at that. And I think having those little bits new again will just sort of complete the whole look of the car. And I was originally, when we started this, like, I don't know how much I'll go and making everything brand new, but when you see the paint job the boys did, it's like, nah, you gotta put all brand new stuff on. So with all this, it'll be looking brand spanking. Another little mod I've gone for is actually doing clear indicators on the sides. So usually they're orange by factory, but I've decided to go clear just for that little bit of a cleaner look. I'm still keeping the orange amber on the rear tail light, but I just figured here, clear might look that little bit nicer.
Surprisingly, even though these are aftermarket, they don't look half bad, but I guess time will tell on the quality.
Oh yeah, look at the difference there, my God. Alright. Door handles all on. Oh, it feels good. Oh, that is a good feeling door handle. My God, compared to my old ones, you wouldn't think there's a difference, but when you put them side by side and do the action, oh geez, that's good. And it's components like this, the door handle, which gets opened, a million times. I wanted it to be genuine. I didn't want this breaking on a trip and just going a cheaper option. So these were a lot more expensive, but I think they're definitely worth the money. So perfect.
Now, as well as all the little bits, we also had to put the windscreens back in. Now, to me, this is a pretty daunting task, but just using some wire we had lying around, we were able to easily put them back in. Now, I will mention I am getting new windscreens put in, but I couldn't get the chrome mold for the seal ordered in time. So to get around town for now, I'm reusing the original windows and seal.
There you go.
And it's a similar story for the rear windscreen, but we needed them in to be able to move the car around.
So you just have to guide it over that bottom lip.
We also reattached the vent trims and the emu wings. Now, there are a couple parts I forgot to rebuy, so with a bit of wire wheeling and some fresh paint, they'll do until the new ones arrive.
Oh yeah.
Now, some old parts that I did have to reuse were the trim moldings on the doors. Now, you can buy new aftermarket versions of these, but I've heard mixed reviews, and since I had a full, genuine set that was still in good condition, I decided to reuse them. Now, these did require a lot of work with the caramel wheel, removing all the old double-sided tape that was used for assembly.
So we're mounting these trim pieces. We're using double-sided tape. We're also using a little bit of Sikaflex just to hold down the leading edges, just in case, you know, they get pulled up. This is the exact same method Toyota used from the factory, so they held on for 30 years, so we're going to do the exact same method and yeah, get all these trims back on.
We could then attach the flares, which would really bring this whole new look to life.
Yeah, it looks good, though.
Damn, that looks so good.
It's so tidy.
80.
That looks awesome.
You like the red flares?
Yeah. Were they always red?
Nope,
They were black plastic?
they were black before.
And with the car really coming together, it was time for the final touches.
Oh, these weather strips look so freaking good. Oh, that looks so freaking good. Alright, I should just clip in. There we go. Alright, just gotta take those little blue things off and we're kicking. Oh, it looks so good.
I cleaned up the chrome trims for the roof gutters. You can't seem to buy these new anywhere, but luckily my old ones cleaned up pretty well.
Perfect. These look so good.
Very flush.
Chrome, baby, chrome. Oh yeah.
We then reattached the scuttle panel
Oh, you're in?
and reinstalled the snorkel.
The most crucial part, the new badge. Looks pretty good. Like I bought one.
Oh, it is a bought one.
Tell you what, the badges, that's what brings it all back to life, doesn't it? Like having all the little details, little 1%ers.
Looks so much better than the cracked one, eh?
I know, it does. Such a different car.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy what the last
Trim.
it actually looks so freaking good. We're almost there. All right, so we got down to the house. It's insane. I can't believe it's my car. It looks $1 million. So we're just gonna get it cleaned up now, go over it very lightly with the hose, just because there's so much dust in it from sitting in the shed as we've been working on it. So, all right, first bit of water. It's like seasoning a new canvas tent, but you're seasoning the car. So we're just gonna go lightly over with it. Look at it bead. This is crazy. Oh, it's so nice, the fresh paint. Like it just beads off. I just can't get over the paint. Like literally you can see my own reflection perfect through it. And if you're like wondering like, are you gonna put bush wraps or a PPF wrap on it? And I am. We're gonna put bush wraps on it because this paint is so immaculate and I want it to stay that way. But the thing with the bush wraps, because the car's been freshly painted, you shouldn't actually put it on for at least a month, because if you put it on freshly painted paint, it can, when you pull the bush wraps off, it can pull some of the clear coat off with it if it doesn't set in time. And this stuff, we need it to, like I spoke to Brett and he said, look, let's give it a month just to make sure it's properly cured, because you know what the weather's like here, it's not always sunny. I can't always have the thing be baking in the sun every day. So we'll give it a full month to properly cure, and then we'll throw the bush wraps on, and then yeah, it'll be good to go. And there's still so many other things that I want to do. Like I've bought all new weather strips for all the windows. They're sitting up the shed, I just haven't put them in yet. I want to get the windows tinted as well. So I was thinking,
and that window doesn't work.
if that window doesn't go down, I need a new window actuator for that door. There's heaps of little stuff that I still want to do with this car. So as it might look 95% of the way there, but there are still stuff that needed to be done. But yeah, over the next few weeks, we're going to be getting into that and making this car, getting it to 100%, so it's ready to travel, ready to do trips, and yeah, just be an awesome 80 series. So now, one thing I stewed on for weeks in the preparation to doing all this work was if I color match the flares to the paint, and we obviously decided to make them red like the paint, and I think it turned out so well. But let me know in the comments, do you think it worked out? Should I have stuck with black, or do you think red's the go? I think the color match looks so good. There's a few 80s out there that has a color match as well. But I don't know, it's something about it just makes the car pop. And yeah, once I get my new wheels and stuff on, I think color match is the go. But let me know in the comments, color matched or black? I want to know. All right, so it's all back together. It's pretty much ready to drive and do its maiden voyage down to the next step, which is bar work. But I'm so stoked with how well this turned out. Like the flares, the paint, the grille, like everything just looks so good on the car, and I can't believe it's my 80 series. Like I can't believe from what it went to what it is today. It's just crazy. But yeah, next episode is really exciting. We're doing the bar work. It's something that hasn't been done on an 80 series before, so I'm really keen to show you guys what we got planned. But yeah, get subscribed. You don't want to miss it. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you all in the next one.